here. We saw him. He's coming out as that #1 seed going into tomorrow. And now we get to see some of his games. Again, this is someone that I'm not familiar with, and I'm so stoked to hop in and learn about this player.
That one of the newbie crew coming out from China. We've seen a little bit of them before across other games, but then also in some of our other semifinals. Haven't seen them quite necessarily able to convert all the way into a finals performance yet, but Wenken showing that he can challenge with the best of the best. Again, Asia will have 2 solo spots tomorrow to go through. So by this time tomorrow, we'll have seen 3 additional players already qualify into that final. And again, it's Wenchen and KGA's Sexy Boy who are able to have those top 2 spots going into tomorrow. And we've seen, particularly with Asia, that momentum certainly carries over.
You know, man, it does. And I'm really excited because, like you said, we're going to see 3 more people punch their ticket. And I cannot be more excited. Like, in case this isn't super clear, right? These players are working their absolute hardest right now to try and qualify for the finals in New York City. They're doing everything they can. We've already seen 1 set of players come out for week 1, and now these players, especially someone coming in like 2nd place right outside in the bubble, they're trying to do everything they can to qualify and make it because this means the world to them.
It means quite literally the Fortnite World Cup to them. Sorry, that was an absolutely horrible pun there. But as you can see, Minty now trying to get some of the rifle elims, able to pick up both Banana and Puzz right there. That was a Puzzy Banana going down. Nice little double elim. It was an upside down banana. And it's almost like I was going to make a bad cake pun, but then I lost it. So I'm just going to leave that one there, not pick it up. As you see the next rotation coming out. Wow. So we've talked about it before. One, the rifling skills coming out of the Asia region is absurd. You talk about people's aims. I mean, honestly, you could accuse half of these guys as aimbot, and I would believe you if we didn't know for a fact that this is just what's normal out of the region. As Ortanisa doesn't miss anything right there and just drills the player, taking that trade down, but needs to be careful.
Man, he was trying to play Luke Goblin, and it did not work in his favor. He should have taken that RPG. That could have potentially helped fracture builds, but it's okay. He's going to keep the ball rolling. We see a lot of these players still around. Look how many up here. A community launchpad for the group of players there. There's even someone building up super high on a single ramp. You got to assume they probably have a glider redeployer. They're doing something we don't know about, but now we're in with Wen Quinn again. He's got that heavy snipe. He could potentially punch through this build if he so desires. A nice few shots are cracking the player's shield. He's on the hunt. He wants to secure this elim. He's going to go through the box. And
aim hero.
Wow.
And you can see one thing in particular from Wenken. He's putting himself right up against the box in these fights. He's not worrying about the other player trying to trade out from him. He wants to own the wall, or he wants to find a way to phase through. Just trying to use whatever advantage he can to get in there as he picks up elim number 17, but needs to be careful now as he is able to get the loot, but is stuck on the low ground now. Working his way up the side as Zero Sia from Japan does go down. Now you have Gangsta, Minty, Lit, Jonil, Nephrite. You also have one of the crazy Raccoon Boys still in, but Minty does find a rocket onto Wenken, the leader, trying to expose him, but doesn't find the combo, making sure he was safe behind the 2nd layer of ramp. And Courage talked about it, that fully built metal, once it gets up to a little bit, can withstand some of those explodes.
Oh my God! What?
How scary was that, Zeke?
Okay, listen. He definitely was hit. He was in the critical. He makes a single edit and catches the guy who just shot him from behind. Minty, what are you doing? You're playing out of your mind. He's trying to find more Tucson. He's zoning. He's all in.
He's looking to shoot first, ask questions later as he's sliding down, not even opting to aim down sights, just flicking the shotgun, hoping to catch as much of the spread as possible. Did hear the turret deploy going out. Sometimes that's a little bit of a mistake, but sometimes players use it in order to get a faster, higher HP floor thrown in. So just blocking the player off, and it's down. And gets the elim from the fall damage going through the player, not able to catch himself there as Minty pushes himself into the top 5. So now Wenken on the high ground. Crazy Raccoons Vanilla just underneath him. Lit and Minty on the low, but everyone is on the side of this Viking village just east of Snobby trying to make plays. Minty, look at the aggression.
He is going. Oh like the glider redeploy. Oh my God, my heart just stopped.
There's not enough space.
It's someone else.
The glider redeploy. Will he be able to connect it? And gets it. That was Vanilla looking to try and make a play and capitalize on Minty, but Minty showing his flick skills are still there, getting out with 12 HP plus the siphon. Needs to pop these minis as we move farther from the side of the cliff, so he's okay. Ooh,
that's a trap.
Heard it though.
Oh my!
I could have swore he wasn't just gonna run out directly underneath the trap because I'm like, there's no way. You heard it just on.